Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to a live performance of Gravity by 50/50. Now I have heard this song multiple times because I did buy the album and I listened to it a bunch. But while there are quite a few like English lyrics in this song, the whole thing is not in English and I've not had a chance to actually sit down and really kind of get into what the song is saying. So this will kind of be my chance to do that. So I'm going to experience that with you guys. I did look, the subtitles are English auto-generated. So for those, I did go ahead and pull up lyrics because, well, like I said, I know there's at least some Korean in here and I'm not going to know what that's saying. So this is brought to us from MMT or My Music Taste Live. I'm personally still very angry at My Music Taste because they screwed up the entire Everglow tour. So they better not screw up the Dreamcatcher tour. But yeah, anyway, y'all aren't here to hear me complain about my missed chances. So anyway, 50/50, Gravity. This is the 6th and final track on their Love Tune mini album. So let's go check it out.
Stars are shining and we're looking up. 어쩌면 우리 따라 밝게 비출걸. Don't know how 이런 감정이 깨끗죠. 서로 이끌리 맘은 innocent, innocent, yeah. 또다시 우리 만나게 돼. 'Cause nothing can keep us apart from love. No, 좀 멀어져 가도 like I want it always coming back to you, yeah. I just cannot escape. 눈을
Love their vocals, man. I really enjoy this group. Oh, yes. Nice harmonies here. Chanel over here. Yes, girl. I think that's Athena on the end. Not positive.
What if we never met? Who would be the same? 날 떠나가도 깊이 빠져들 거야. 올라가려는 날 붙잡고 거꾸로 당겨 날 gravity. 좀 나쁘지 않지.
I love when Chanel goes up to her higher register.
Don't let me go. I just cannot escape. 눈을 감을 때.
Yeon's voice is so soft. Gorgeous. Okay, that's pretty sure that's Kina.
So don't ever let me go.
Look at the range on Chanel. She went earlier we heard high, now we heard low. I like the harmonizing ad-libs. Wait, there's like 50 more seconds. What's going on here?
네, 저희
Oh,
인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요, 뚜뚜뚜입니다.
트웬이 저희 라이브 잘 보셨나요?
Yes.
저희는 트윈 여러분들
It was gorgeous.
보면서 라이브 하고 싶어요.
저희의 라이브 무대가 더 궁금하시다면 지금 mymusictaste.com에 가서 50/50 콘서트를 메이크해주세요.
여러분들이 요청하는 곳으로 저희가 찾아갑니다.
That's
If
a
you want
lie.
to meet us, please make for us on mymusictaste.com.
Stop wishing, start making.
Cute. Okay, I'll explain that and why I said that was a lie after we listen the second time. Okay, so obviously it's a live performance. There's nothing to break down in the sense of the video, but we're gonna go back and kind of follow along with the lyrics, especially because most of it was English, but there was enough Korean that I want to read the lyrics to. So let's do that, and then we'll discuss this ending afterwards. Also, before we get into the second playthrough, if you haven't heard the album, first off, we have reacted to 3 of the songs from the album here already. The album has, I forget the name of the first track, but then there is Starry Night, then there's Starry Night English version. So we did Starry Night, we didn't do an English version of that. Then there's SOS and SOS English version, which we did both of those. And then there's Gravity. So this will make 4 out of the 6 songs, and one of them is just an English version of another song on there. So if you're curious about the album, listen to all the reactions we've done here, and you'll have an idea of whether you actually want to buy the album or not. I highly recommend it, along with Chewy's Runaway, or like her solo album. They're probably the best 2 overall albums that I've heard recently out of all the purchases that I just made. But anyway, what I was going to say about this song in relation to that album is that it has such a beautiful closing aura. Like, you feel like the album and even maybe a concert is coming to an end with this type of song. And I love songs that make you feel like you know where it could or should be in a set list. Another example of a song where you just know what it's gonna be is Blackpink Forever Young. You know that song is gonna be the closing of a concert. G-Idol Super Lady, you just know that song is gonna be the opener of a concert. So that's the kind of feeling I'm talking about when I say, like, you kind of just know where something's going to be on a set list.
Stars are shining and we're looking up. 어쩌면 우리 따라 밝게 비추걸. Don't know how 이런 감정이 can control. 서로 이끌리 맘은 innocent, yeah.
또다시 우리 만나게 돼. 'Cause nothing can keep us such powerful love. No, 좀 멀어져 가도 that you're running always coming back to you, yeah.
Okay, so the first verse, stars are shining and we're looking up. Maybe they'll follow us and shine brightly. In other words, stars are shining, so it's like beautiful. We're looking up, we're seeing the possibilities, and together we can go where we want, and maybe even that beautiful, for right now, I'm just going to call it like a canvas that is like painted with those possibilities. Maybe that'll follow us. But don't know how these feelings can't control. Our hearts that are drawn to each other are innocent. So, there's no toxicity. There's no hidden agendas, nothing like that. Like, this is a pure affection. Now, what I don't know is this genuine love song or fan song? But based on how they're promoting it here, with the opportunity to have the concert and all of that stuff, I feel like this is primarily designed to be a fan song. And you could take it either way, but I'm going to view it through the lens of a fan song. And we've talked about this ad nauseum here on the channel, where the vast majority of K-pop songs, unless they are, very specific, if there's any ambiguity whatsoever, it's usually a fan song when you're talking about a love song from K-pop. Anyway, the next part where Hana comes in, we'll meet again because nothing can keep us apart for long. No, even if we grow apart, I want to reach you. So like even if something comes between us, or we're not always together, I still want to try to be with you and reach out to you. And then the last line, always coming back to you. So yeah, like almost like a yo-yo. Like we might be separated by this time and space, but eventually we'll come back together.
I just can't escape. 눈을 감을 때
When I close my eyes.
in my head 내게로 이끌려.
So in other words, it's like a dream. And we had that same kind of concept recently with when we did the Kiss of Life REM video. But they're talking about this affection as in like, you know, I can't get away from you. Not that they're trying, but I couldn't even if I wanted to. And it's like even when I close my eyes and I dream of you. And then the chorus comes in and explains why they can't get away. Because this person's affection and their affection for the person pushes and pulls like gravity. And if you somehow don't know about gravity, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and be your science teacher, but yeah.
You push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you every part of me. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity. I'm losing my mind.
Okay, so I hate to interrupt the chorus because it's so pretty. I'll let the next chorus play through all the way. But you push and pull me like gravity. We explain this. I fall for you. Obviously, gravity pulls you down. You fall. That's why big people like me hate heights. Every part of me, so no part of me is left untouched here. Like I give my all to you. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity. I think when they say the word insanity here, they're kind of talking about like, man, it's just crazy how you have this effect on me. But you could take it in the way of like, it's making them crazy. Because they do, the next line says, I'm losing my mind. But again, I think that speaks more to the excitement of it, as opposed to actually being crazy. And then the chorus is going to finish, push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you every part of me. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity, I'm losing. Oh, okay. It's literally just a repeat.
Push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you every part of me. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity. I'm losing my mind. Wishing on a shooting star. 다시 널 만날 순 없었을까 난. What if we never met? Who would be the same? 날 떠나가도 깊이 빠져들 거야.
Okay, so the first couple of lines, wishing on a shooting star, what if we never met? Would we be the same? So thinking about the possibilities of, you know, what if we hadn't made this connection? Like, would our outcome still be the same? Would fate still have us here anyway? Or, you know, even if you leave me, I'll fall deeper. And that's almost like that yo-yo analogy. Like, even if, you know, they start going away, like, the yo-yo is going to come back. The girls are going to come back. They're going to fall deeper. They're going to still want to be around you. Now, again, I still am taking this as a fan song. I think it makes the most sense, but it could still be, you know, a genuine romance song. Okay, let's let the verse finish.
올라가려는 날 붙잡고 거꾸로 당겨 날 gravity. 좀
Actually, I said I was going to let it finish, but let me actually point this out here. So her line here, your gravity that holds me as I try to go up. Okay. We get the consistent thing with gravity, and we know what gravity is, and it's preventing you from like flying off into space. And in the context of the song, it's preventing them from, you know, getting too far away, because there is that push and pull. There's that attraction and that desire to be with each other. But the reason I stopped here instead of letting the verse finish is because of how the line is delivered. So again, your gravity that holds me as I try to go up. As Chanel is singing this, every note just about is getting higher and higher and higher, as if vocally she's communicating that she's trying to go up. And then, so as she kept going up, 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 then the next line pulls me in more. This feeling ain't so bad. And her notes came down a bit. So hold me tight and don't let go. And she settled into like a soft upper mid range. I don't know if that's something she thought of or how the song is specifically written, maybe both, but that is a beautiful touch on how to get a message across through your words without someone even being able to understand your words.
I just cannot stay. 눈을 감을 때 It's still in my head. 내게로 이끌려. You push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you, every part of me. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity. I'm losing my mind. Push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you, every part of me. You push
They sound so good, man. No, what's insanity is y'all sounding this good.
I keep falling deeper, so
Athena almost has a little country twang, just almost. Not quite. But look how low Chanel starts there. I think she ran out of air just a little bit there, because I know she was trying to get vulnerable, and it works. I'll re-examine that line here at the end, but the bridge here, I keep falling deeper, so don't ever let me go, because then they might actually drown, kind of like the song Drowning You from Daughtry. It was on the Arkham Asylum soundtrack, I think. It's one of the Batman games. Anyway, whatever. Even if I push you away, you pull me back. We have that consistent theme of this gravitational pull. And again, I keep comparing it to like a yo-yo, but obviously I'm just trying to give you a different image aside from gravity to help make the connection. Can't fight this anymore. I'm drawn to you. This is one of the only lines that makes me think maybe it's a genuine romance song, because they wouldn't fight the feeling in the first place with a fan love. I mean, unless you're being a creeper, but that's not the point. But anyway, can't fight this anymore. I'm drawn to you. I'm helpless. Like, I'm giving myself over completely. Like, this is the love I'm looking for. This is the affection I want. But let's back up just a bit and hear how Chanel delivers her part of this bridge. So she's going to start low. Remember, earlier we heard those nice soaring high notes. Now we're going into like her low voice. And we're going to come back up. And then I don't know if she runs out of air. And if she does, I don't know if she does it on purpose. But it accentuates the line. So let's do this. Got power here. See, that final note is like very truncated. It's just, But again, whether it's genuine out of breath, which would just be something she would work on vocally, or if it's an intentional choice, either way, this last line of saying I'm helpless, when you run out of breath, or whether it's just sounding like it and the note cuts off like that, it almost makes you visualize someone being tiny and meek, or vulnerable, helpless. And so that's what I mean by it helps get the message across, whether it's intentional or not.
You push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you, every part of me. You push and pull me like gravity. Insanity, I'm losing my mind. Push and pull me like gravity. I fall for you, every part of me. Push and pull me like gravity. Insanity, I'm losing my mind.
Gorgeous. Love it. I love you ladies. I love your music so far. Keep doing what you do.
네, 저희 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요. 5050입니다.
20. 저희 라이브 잘 보셨나요?
Okay, so this part,
찐 여러분들이
Alright.
실제로
we're
보면서
더
freezing.
궁금하시다면 지금 mymusictaste.com에 가서
And now
5050
my pause button isn't working. Okay, so my music taste theoretically does this thing where you can make for an artist. Essentially, you're voting for them. And the more votes they get, the more makes they get, the more it helps the promoter, in this case, my music taste, determine how much you guys want to see them in concert. Okay, that part is legit. You know, if they didn't get any makes, then, you know, nobody, that would be indicative that by and large people don't care and they wouldn't bother trying to set up a tour of any sort. They're giving you instructions. Go to mymusictaste.com and make or vote for 5050's concert now. But I said this was a lie because of this next part.
콘서트를 메이크해주세요.
여러분들이
We will
요청하는
come to wherever you request. The reason I know that's a lie is because they did this same concept with the Dreamcatcher Luck in Seven Doors tour that's going on right now. And the whole concept was, oh, you know, the cities that get the most votes, that's where we're going to set the tour up. That is not what happened. Basically, Dreamcatcher is going to the same cities that they would normally always go to. You know, they're hitting the high points like, you know, LA, Seattle, that kind of thing. So if you're in a small city, don't let this give you false hope. Like my buddy Pops Reacts, check him out. Don't get false hope that 5050 is coming anywhere in Louisiana. No matter how much you vote for. Maybe if like all the votes came from Louisiana, but that would be like your best shot. So I don't like how my music taste artificially gives false hope to some certain areas, but hopefully they will get enough support that they will go on a tour and bring a concert to us in real. My one concern though is that what would they perform? They have 4 songs. Like, not counting English versions of the same song, Starry Night and SOS, you have 4 songs. What could you possibly make an entire concert out of? Like, okay, each girl gets a solo. So we got 5 solo. We got 9 songs now. Maybe we do a group cover of 2 different songs. That's 11. That's still not a whole show. Like, what? The only thing I could think of would be if they have yet another mini album before the concert the tour would start. That would be the only way I could see this being viable. But yeah, anyway, I don't think anybody really cared about my analysis of this last part, but you know, it's my channel, it's my video. All right, guys, that was the live performance of Gravity by 5050. I loved it. I hope you guys did too. Shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for all your support. Really appreciate you. If you're not familiar, the Patreon has free content and paid content over there, and subs get prioritized guaranteed requests sent to the top of the request queue every month. The link to the request queue is in the description below. And if you want to get a request sent to the top of that list, but you don't want to deal with Patreon, then you can sponsor an individual request through the PayPal link as well. So feel free to check that stuff out. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.